Let's check in with Heidi Watney, who's had a chance to ask both ball clubs about making it to the league championship series. Heidi?
Well, Matt, coming off a dominant 3-game sweep in the division series, this group enters this LCS with a perceivable air of confidence. But they also have a lot to say about the tremendous respect that they have for their opponent, who sports a pretty impressive season resume themselves. They don't expect this series to be a walk in the park. They know they're going to have to bring their best if they want to survive and stamp their World Series passport.
Moving off
the first pitch of the at-bat on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. First pitch of the at-bat. DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
In the air out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Stepping up now, Luis Robert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Standing in, Torres will start things out here against Corey Kluber. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Up next for Chicago, Luis Basabe. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Anderson, base runner at first with one out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. From the stretch, down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Runners off for second. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to... Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. Is that leading off the inning, Elo Jimenez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Digging in now, Jose Abreu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Grounded to third, reined in, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. on the ground to the right side. Torres has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jimenez has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Masabe is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch, fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Digging in once again, Luis Basabe. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Stanton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch he hit.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. Here's big Aaron Judge. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Andujar is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. And Ben, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
First delivery to him on the way. Belted high in the air out to left. Stanton looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Outside of a walk-off homer, it doesn't get any better than getting your boys right back into this one. They got a chance to win this with that one swing of the bat.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. And he fouls this one off. Green has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. There's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted into center field. Hicks is under it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. Chopped at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Second baseman,
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here. So
number 15, Homer.
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the... No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Luis Robert has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Striding into the box, Leury Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is skied into short left center. Stanton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. James McCann will stay in the game, taking over. In right and batting number 9. Adam Engel is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Fouled away. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Abreu has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Luke Voigt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Holder takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Season always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
So the White Sox continue to dominate their way through this postseason, guys.
Yeah, and Matt, they've yet to lose a game. You've heard that phrase, right? A rolling stone gathers no moss. These guys are rolling, and that comes with a lot of confidence and some good mojo.
Yeah, Dan, with the momentum they've built up right now, these guys are like a runaway train. Good luck slowing this team down.
So the White Sox got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest?
Well, Matt, this club got off on the right foot with a big win in Game 1 of the 7-game series, but there was no self-congratulations going on in the clubhouse before this Game 2 matchup. These guys feel like they need to approach every game like it's a decisive game, and as one player told me, winning yesterday doesn't do anything for us today. So it sounds like this team is pretty locked in on the task at hand, guys.
Leading off with the Yankees, the center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hits this one hard the other way. Moncada gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Garcia is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gone! It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. His 2nd home run of the game as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Stanton has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Now in the box, Luis Robert. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And an underhanded throw is... And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's had some success, 5 for 11. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line drive base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Luke Voigt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit to first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Leury Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. There's a swing and a drive out to center field. That ball hit pretty well. That one carrying. That one is gone. And you can put it on the board. Yes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
So here's Jose Abreu. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Adam Ottavino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to... And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Gary Sanchez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Aaron Hicks is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Voit has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Luis Robert. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Luis Basabe. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Rounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Scooped up. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. 0-1 the count. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Robert is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Now batting, Torres. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Right side, taken in by Abreu. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, Matt, let me share an interesting stat. A team that jumps out to a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series, they win that series about 83% of the time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50% of the work is done right now. They've still got to win 2 more games against a very good team who is now going to be fighting out of a corner. You can never get comfortable in postseason baseball.
Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from. I don't care about you. I got me, this Caribbean. She want me to serenade her, but you know I'm bashful. I got all the whippers and the little rascals. Turned off the way we dripping with Tabasco. Old friends inquiring about the cash flow. Okay, this here in the gas state. I can't hit it. If I do, I might pass away. These boys fake, please quit with the masquerade. Hey, not here with the past the same. I could probably use a fresh start.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, they jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this 7-game series, but they seem anything but satisfied. One team leader told me that we believe the only thing that can beat us in this series is ourselves. The key to not doing that is staying in the right frame of mind. Our opponent is going to come at us hard today, and we have got to be ready.
Leading off to the White Sox. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now back, third baseman, Yohan.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A man left. At the plate, Gleyber Torres, lifetime in this matchup, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Try to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
So he froze him for the strikeout. Gleyber Torres sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Count still at 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Lynn's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So 7th inning ready to roll, and one of the more prolific R.B.I. men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks will wait on it, and very quickly 1 gone. Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching.
Edwin Encarnacion now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Luis Robert. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
In now, Danny Mendick. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The left fielder.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Gary Sanchez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Got him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And no problem over there at first as he... And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Leury Garcia is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. LeMahieu for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So here's Yoan Moncada. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Chopper down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. White Sox lead 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Torres. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Looking to keep this one-run game. The pitch skied into very shallow right. Robert will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Tommy Kingley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the night.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Judge is there, 1 away. So striding in, Luis Robert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they jump ahead by 3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He grounds it sharply to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set, and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the White Sox. Now playing first base.
Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching for
And digging. Into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
the catcher, Gary.
Popped him up. Grandal moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, you know, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to fight back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Matt, although they find themselves one win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win."
Into the box now, Leori Garcia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back, still going back. Gone into Monument Park. A 2-run job by Yoan Moncada. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Torres has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And one of the more prolific R.B.I. men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. This is line to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, Yasmani.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Riding in once again, Luis Robert is working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton will get things started here in the second half of the 6th. In there, strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So digging in now, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Jonathan Holt.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 0 count. Here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Anderson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score. Yohan Moncada will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Well, Mayhew's got it. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. White Sox on top, 6-4. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the softball.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal, who went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next to the White Sox, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, and they'll need him to get something going here, and it's fouled away.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1-0 the count. Ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Garcia over to his right, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 6-4. Luis Cessa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. Basabe is on his way home. He will score, and they lead now by 4.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Britton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hicks is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ken Giles takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And there's going to be joy on the south side tonight. The White Sox are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
And before we wrap up the broadcast, we need to recognize this player for the performance he turned in, our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
So the White Sox have just swept their way to a league championship, and they'll be headed to the World Series.
Matt, the domination we saw from this team in this series should put their opponents on notice. But for them now, it's back to 0-0. A new series awaits, and they've got to come up with 4 more wins to win the whole thing.
And now what about the Yankees?
It's a shame because they were so good all season long up until this point. But let's be honest, they laid an egg in this series, and that's going to make for a long offseason. I do, however, feel like this team's going to rebound and be back in the mix again next year.
Calling the shots from the couch.